Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a knitted granny square with multicolors. I'm using a 3.5mm hook and some balls of yay yarn. You can do your colors in any order you want. I'm going to start with black and a magic circle. Chain 3. And do 2 double crochet at the beginning in the same way as regular granny square, where you have 4 clusters of 3, and this one will have a chain 2 in between each cluster of 3. I think most of us are familiar with this part, so I'll meet you back when I have 4 clusters done. So now I'll take another color of yarn and use the slip stitch right there. Chain 3 as our beginning chain for row 2. As you know, row 2 is going to begin with the chain 3. Now we're going to jump over to this corner over here and do a cluster of 3. And that's 1, 2, 3. And since this is a corner space, we're going to chain 2. And then we're going to jump over to this corner over here and do a cluster of 3 double crochet. And that's 1, 2, 3. Since we're in this corner space, we're gonna chain 2 and put another 3 cluster of double crochet in the same corner space. So we're going to chain 2 and move over to the next corner space and do another cluster of 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2 and do another cluster of 3 DC, which is 3 double crochet in the same corner space. We're going to chain 2 and jump over to the next corner space and just do a repeat, okay? So now we've come towards the end of this row. We're just going to chain 2, do a 3DC cluster in that corner space. 2, 3. And then we're going to chain 2. Do a slip stitch on that first 3 chain. Chain 1. Get a pair of scissors and just cut it off. So I'm just going to flip the granny square to the other side and just secure it by tying the yellow yarn to the black yarn, just to secure the joins that we made previously so that it doesn't unravel as we go forward. And just use a pair of scissors to cut off the black one. So do this on your granny, and I'll meet you guys in row 3. So for row 3, we're going to take another strand of yarn, make a slip knot, yarn over like so, attach to that corner space, do a double crochet, do another double crochet, do another double crochet, chain 1, do a double crochet, that is 3 double crochet cluster in that space, that chain 2 space. Chain 1, yarn over, do another 3 double crochet cluster, chain 2 in that corner space. Remember, what in the corner space we're going to chain 2, do another double crochet, just make it a 3 double crochet cluster in that corner space. Going to chain 1, do another double crochet cluster, chain 1 again, go into that corner space, do a double crochet, 2, 3, chain 2. Unlike regular granny square, we're not going to go all the way around. We're just going to do our last double crochet in that corner space, chain 3, turn our work around, go into the next chain space and do 3 double crochet cluster. And with that, we have successfully maneuver into our knitted square. So we're just going to do double crochet in that chain space, chain 1, do a double crochet cluster, 3 double crochet cluster in the corner space, chain 2, do another 3 double crochet cluster in the same corner space. We're going to keep doing that. Chain 1, DC cluster into the next chain space. So at the end, after our chain 1, we are going to do double crochet in the last double crochet stitch. We're going to chain 1 and cut it off. I'm going to take another strand of yarn. You can use any color like I said earlier. Do a slip knot and basically repeat all the things we did with the green yarn. That is for row 4 and 5. Sorry, for 5 and 6. Make sure you yarn over before the beginning of the new row. Yarn over on the hook. Connect to the first double crochet. Do another double crochet in the same space. Another double crochet. That will make it 3 double crochet. Chain 1. Go into the next chain space. Do 3 double crochet. And we're going to keep doing that. So at the new row, we're just going to chain 3, turn our work around, go into the next chain space after the chain 3 and do 3 double crochet. We're going to repeat the same thing we did for row 4 and row 5. And we're just going to keep doing this until we've gotten enough rows, that is the number of rows that we want, by changing colors. And I'll meet you guys when I'm ready for the next row. So just like before, we're going to create a slip knot, yarn over and attach to the granny square. We're just going to repeat the same thing we did for the red one. We're going to insert our hook, yarn over, and create our first double crochet. Yarn over again, create another double crochet. Yarn over for the third time and create another double crochet. So we'll chain one and just repeat what we did on the previous row. This is our final color. We're just going to create a slip knot, yarn over and attach like we have been doing. Do 3 double crochet in that chain space. If you've watched this far, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can get new updates and have access to new tutorials. Thank you. So we're going to chain 1, do double crochet in the next chain space, and just keep doing that, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. So I'm at the end of that row. I think I made about 2 rows for this black yarn. So we're just gonna chain 3, turn our work, do 3 double crochet in that chain space. Chain 1, do another 3 double crochet in that chain space. So we're going to do this row and do another row for this same black yarn, and I'll meet you at the end. At the end of this row, we're going to do one last double crochet on the previous double crochet cluster, on the first DC on the previous double crochet cluster. Then we're going to chain 3 to start a new row. I'm going to turn our work around and do 3 DC, a 3 DC cluster in the chain space. Chain 1, repeat, do 3 DC cluster in the same chain space. Chain 1, do another 3 DC in the chain space. So we're going to keep doing that till we reach that end over there. Once we've gotten to that end, we're just going to do 3 DC cluster in the corner space. We're going to do this to give it a little bit of height for our pockets. Chain 3, turn our work and do another 3D cluster in that chain space right there. Going to chain 1, do another 3DC cluster in the next chain space. We're doing this just so that we can have enough height. You can do more rows, because for me I'm just going to do 2 rows to added to my knitted granny square, but you can do more if you want yours to be longer and more rectangle. But this is what I decided to settle for. Chain one. Do another 3DC cluster in the next chain. Do another 3DC cluster in the next chain. So this knitted granny square is for a pocket. I'm making this as a pocket for my crochet gown, fabric gown. You're gonna find the next video in the description box. Please check it out and see the full tutorial on how to recreate this beautiful masterpiece. So next we're gonna do a row of SC. I'm gonna chain one, turn our work, go into the next stitch, do single crochet in that stitch, do another single crochet in the next stitch, do another single crochet in the next stitch, do a single crochet in the chain space, another single crochet in the next chain stitch, another single crochet in the next stitch, so you can keep doing that and I'll meet you at the end. So at the end, we're going to do 3 SC, 2 SC at the corner, at the chain space, at the corner chain space. We're going to chain one and just cut it off. So I'm just gonna fasten off or weave off loose ends so that it doesn't unravel. I'm gonna do the rest of the loose ends off camera. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.